Welcome back to NCAA 14 Nevada College Football Revamped Dynasty. Today, the Wolfpack open up Mountain West play against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Last week it was a blowout loss to the Deion Sanders revamped Colorado Buffaloes. This week, Bryan Leftwich and company look to get a big win in Mountain West play against Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. These two teams are at the bottom of the Mountain West standings, and these two teams are what many predict to be at the bottom of the Mountain West overall. As it looks like Nevada's wearing the gray uniforms here today. All gray for Nevada today, and Shane Illingworth is a go today. Yes, Shane Illingworth suffered a minor injury today suffered a minor injury after being sacked plenty of times last week against Colorado, and he was limited in practice all week, but he is a go today as we are home in Ncaa Stadium here in Reno, Nevada, the biggest little town in the world. Well, in the United States at the very least. And the Rainbow Warriors are up to the coin toss. They choose tails, and it is heads. And Nevada will elect to kick. Hawaii loses the toss, and here we go. Schrager back to pass. Schrager finding Bowens wide open. Zion Bowens 15-yard gain out of nowhere. Schrager back to pass. Schrager get hits on a throw, batted away, almost intercepted by Aiden Salui. Salui had a good game last week. Many touchdown saving tackles, many touchdown saving battaways. He just played a really good game last week. And Schrager and the Hawaii defense, Hawaiian offense, just going down the field in a 5-yard run on that play as Schrager called his own number, went up the middle of the field, and Schrager finds Scott up the middle, and Bentley Sanders holding on to that arm, onto that leg, excuse me, as Braden Schrager gets taken down by William Green. But yeah, Bentley Sanders holding on to the leg of Dior Scott. Now it's a fake handoff, and Braden Schrager paying. Oh my goodness, as he gets lit up by Bentley Sanders on that play. And I said it last week, Zion Bowens with a first down. Said it last week. Bentley Sanders reminds me a lot of Harrison Smith. And there's Deadman trying to track Hawaii Dedrick Parson, and just gets nothing on that one. Braden Schrager is taken down once again by Deion Washington on this one. Schrager hand off to Dedrick Parsons, and Parsons taken down behind the line. Brings up 3rd and goal. Schrager back to pass. Schrager looking, he finds Phillips, but he's taken down at the 1-yard line. And they're going to go for it here. Why not? Back to the handoff to Dedrick Parsons. And Parsons is held at the line. He doesn't get it. The Nevada defense, holds up. And that would bring out Shane Illingworth and the offense. And that's going to be Devontae Lee up the middle. Lee gets a gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 3 now. Toa looking to gain the first down, 4th and inches. And this team has never been shy to go for it on 4th down as they go for it here. And they get the first down here. 1st and 10. Illingworth looking to pass. Illingworth looking for Mack there. And Mack and him are just all not on the same page as we've seen the emergence of Tyreek Jamal Bell. Jamal Bell goes up and catches a big one, 43 yards on that one. Shane Illingworth to Jamal Bell. As I was saying, we have seen the recent emergence of wide receiver Tyrese Mack. Saw it last weekend. I'm pretty sure we're going to see it a little bit more this week, but Spencer Curtis on this one out of the slot gets the touchdown. Shane Illingworth threw that one kind of low. I don't know if that was by intention and design, but Spencer Curtis with the awareness to scoop it up before it hits the ground, and Spencer Curtis runs it into the end zone, and Nevada takes an early 7-0 lead as Dedrick Parson up the left-hand side. And Dedrick Parson doing what most teams do, running for a 15-yard gain all over the Nevada defense. As we already know that this defense is very leaky at best. 3rd and 8. Parson out of the gun. Parson gets 6 yards on the carry, bringing up 4th and 1 for the Rainbow Warriors. And it's going to be Bentley Sanders back to receive this punt. Sanders 10 yards on the return. 1st and 10 now for Illingworth. And they're looking for, it looks like Illingworth, they're doing an RPO. Definitely should have took the run option as Devontae Lee was right there. Illingworth making the wrong decision, going for the pass, and he gets sacked. But this time Illingworth taking the right decision, running up with the middle with the read option, gain of 22 on the play. Illingworth now looking for a wide receiver screen with Jamal Bell, it looked like. And Bell gets an 8-yard gain on that one. Bringing up 2nd and 2. Handoff to Devontae Lee, and Lee going up the middle for a 7-yard gain. Illingworth back to pass. Illingworth on the screen. Toa Tau following his walk, slowing down there a little bit. Getting the gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Toa Tau going up the middle. Going up the right side first and cutting up the middle. Get the first down. And Illingworth finding Mack now on the play. Tyrese Mack running. Defenders cutting back left field. Touchdown. Wolfpack. Tyrese Mack. 33 yards. Tyrese Mack was going right at first, and then he cuts it back left, outrunning every single defender and getting into the end zone for the Wolfpack. And that'll end the first quarter. And for once, Nevada has a comfortable lead, and it is 14-0. Scrager back to pass. Scrager looking for the right-hand side. Finds Phillips. Gets a 5-yard gain on that one. Scrager back to pass. Scrager under pressure, and he's sacked by Big Dom Peterson. Dom Peterson has been a wrecking unit for opposing offensive lines, and that'll give Shane Illingworth and Nevada offense the ball back at Spencer Curtis now underneath. And it looks like the 3 receivers that they're running with, and honestly, I did not see this in practice this week. It looks like they're running with Bell, Mack, and Curtis. I would have thought it would have been Bell, Mack, and Castillo. And there's, speaking of Mack, there he is. Either way, these teams have, they just like to run different things with the offense. And there's Devon. That's Campbell. Campbell on the play. That's Davion Campbell. I did not expect him to get involved in the offense this week at all. Illingworth tried to get a yard on that play, gets nothing. So Scrager and offense from Hawaii offense come back out as Parsons gives a mean stiff arm to Salui. Scrager back to pass, finding Dior Scott for a go. No, Scott dropped it. Scott dropped it. Good defense from Dedman there. Scrager looking to pass, 3rd and 10. Scrager getting hit by Dom Peterson and gets the ball out of his hands before he is sacked. And there's Jamal Bell wide open for a 15-yard gain. And this is the kind of offense that I kind of expected to see from Nate Burleson. And this looks like the offense is finally getting the break that they need, finally understanding how to play with each other. And look at that, Castillo on the play now. But Illingworth hit as he throws, finding BJ Castillo for a 7-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 3. Illingworth up the middle, finding Spencer Curtis now. It's good to see Spencer Curtis get this opportunity. I like Spencer Curtis, Devontae Lee. Left-hand side, Lee with a 7-yard gain. I like that. Nate Burleson and Bryan Leftwich are finding a way to use everyone on this offense. They're just trying to figure out what's the best for their offense and figuring out how to use everyone. Oh, good defense there from Hawaii. Batting the ball away from Tyrese Mack, who was in perfect position there. And now it is a 17-0 lead for the Nevada Wolfpack. And Dior Scott comes back to that one and takes a big hit from Bentley Sanders. And there's Phillips. Phillips gets the grab, 4th and inches now, and they are going to punt the ball away. Not enough for that one. Illinois back the pass. Good defense again. JoJo Forrest knocking that one away. 3rd and 10. Hand off to Toa Tau. Toa Tau not having enough speed. 4th and 2. Gets 8 on the play. And it's Nevada that punted away this time. Hawaii trying to find something before the half. Have 10 seconds to make something out of nothing. 3rd and 7 now. 5 seconds remaining. Schrager back the pass. Schrager going to throw it as deep as he can. That is intercepted. Intercepted by Bentley Sanders to end the half. As Nevada goes into the half with a big 17-0 lead over Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. This game, there's no one to highlight specifically, as everyone on this offense is playing good football. If I had to highlight someone on defense, it'd be between Bentley Sanders and Big Dom Peterson. But on the offense, it's going to be Jamal Bell, Illingworth, and Tyrese Mack, your 3 key players on this team who just want, who are trying to, who the playmakers, the coaches, are trying to get the most care to. Illingworth, Mack, and Bell. And Sanders ends the half with a big interception here. As you can see, the first half stats, Nevada 192 and 82 rush yards. Now, they're just playing good football here, and they're balancing the ball as much as they can with a few big passes that gives them the edge in the passing yards. Nevada starts the half off, and Tyrese Mack laying out for that ball. What a catch. Illinois back to pass from under center. Illinois finds Jacob Monroe now getting the tight end involved. He's money in the red zone normally. That's normally when they would use him. 3rd and 3 now. It's going to be a read option. Toa Tau. Toa Tau up the middle. Toa Tau. 14-yard gain on the play. That is his 10th carry of the game. They need to get him the ball more. Toa Tau with another 7-yard gain right here. And Toa Tau still in the game. And there's a handoff to Toa Tau once again. Toa Tau, 6 yards on the play. 12 carries, 61 yards for Toa Tau. Toa Tau definitely getting a break this time. Empty backfield. Spencer Curtis up the middle. Spencer Curtis fighting for yards. Curtis gets 9. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Toa Tau back on the field. Illingworth back to pass. Illingworth scanning the field. Looked like he had Toa Tau may have opened there for the touchdown. But it's going to be Matagi Thompson on the sack, which brings up 4th down, and Talton going to have to kick this one in again, squeezing it in. It is now 20-0. 2nd and 8. Schrager back to pass. Schrager has a man open. He finds Walthall. Jalen Walthall wide open, 45 yards down the field. Schrager gets hit on that one too. Schrager faked the Parsons, going left to find Alta Mala La. 3rd and 1 now. Schrager back to pass. Sprague finds Dior Scott, who loses one there. 4th and 2. Now they're coming out to kick a field goal. And that one's up, straight up the middle. That one's going to be good. Nevada cutting Nevada's lead 20-30. Back the pass. It's going to be a screen to Devontae Lee. Devontae Lee gets the first down on that one. Illingworth back to pass. And now it's Toa Tau up the middle of the field, fighting for some yards there. And that's Jamal Bell, but Jamal Bell gets nothing on that one. And Hawaii defense is going to celebrate as they get the ball back here. Sprague back to pass. Sprague, and he's fighting Bentley Sanders. Bats it away. They were fighting for the ball in the air, and Bentley Sanders just eventually batted away. Dom Peterson hits him on the ball play, and it is back to Nevada's ball. Devontae Lee up the middle. Devontae Lee gets 9 on the play. Looks like Lee may have been able to get the first down if he kept running. Toa Tau loses 4 on that one, taken down behind the line. Matagi Thompson again. And now it's going to be Sprague in the Hawaii offense. But he's looking at his taken down, and he is taken down for a sack. This time, Christopher Love. Back to pass. Once again, Sprague going to the right-hand side, going to find James Phillips. And now 3rd down coming up for Hawaii. Sprague back to pass. Sprague going deep, looking to find. Looked like he was looking for Dior Scott once again, but that is intercepted by Bentley Sanders. Bentley Sanders with the interception there, and that is going to end the 3rd quarter. And Nevada continue to lead 20-3. That's Bentley Sanders' 2nd interception of the game. 4th quarter starting, 2nd and 9 now. Illingworth coming out the option. Illingworth cutting up the middle. Gain of 6 now, and it's going to be a handoff to Devontae Lee. 4th and inches now. Are they going to go for it here like they tend to do sometimes? And they are going to go for it. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining game. It's going to hand off to Devontae Lee. Lee gets enough for the first down. A gain of 4 for Devontae Lee. 9 carries, 34 yards for him. And it's a hand up to Toa Tau. Toa Tau looking outside. Toa Tau takes a big hit right there. Toa Tau 14 carries for 63 yards. Big hit for Toa Tau on that one. Bringing up 2nd and 4, but Nevada's going to run off all the clock that they can on these plays coming up. And it's going to be probably a run heavy offense coming up here. 3rd and 11 though, as I lied to you guys. And that pass ball is incomplete. That's going to give the ball back to Hawaii. They're going to go for this long field goal, and it hooks right, wide right. That one just hooked. Looked like it was going in, but hooks to the right. Phillips makes the grab. James Phillips on that one. Back to pass, Sprague. 3rd and 6 now. Looks finds Derek Parsons. Derek Parsons hit by Greenwald first. Cleaned up by Elijah Winston. Sprague back to pass finds Zion Bowens here. And taken down by Bentley Sanders. And Sanders looked like he got shaken up on that one. Pretty sure it's going to pull him for the rest of the game, because why not? And Isaiah Esima bats that one away almost with the interception, as Zion Bowens gets a 14-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now coming up for Hawaii as they're trying to drive down the field, trying to make this game a little bit more interesting. 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. They find Phillips right there in the middle of the field. James Phillips found in the middle of the field. Sprague back to pass. Sprague, no. Trying to scramble out, but he runs into Christopher Love for the sack. 3rd and 2 now. Schrager back to pass. Schrager has his man and his catch. Zion Bowens. 2nd and 2 now. Hand off to Bryan Lele. And gets a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 now. Schrager back to pass. Schrager going towards the end zone. That's batted away. Guess who? Bentley Sanders, who comes back in the game. I thought they'd keep him out, but obviously not. 4th and 7 here. Probably Hawaii's last chance to score. Schrager looking towards the end zone, looking for something open. They have nothing open. Trying to get the ball away. Gets hit as he throws by Christopher Love once again. 2nd and 7. Toa in the backfield. Handoff as they are just letting the clock run out here. 4th and 2 now as Nevada's been running the clock out, and it is now under a minute left into this game, and looks like Nevada's going to improve to 2 and 2 on this one, as it is Dior Scott on the return. Hawaii fought hard, but they did not give us the fight that most teams have, and this is a benefit in fighting and playing, better teams in the beginning in the non-conference schedule. This is like the result when you have your games against UCLA, against a team like Colorado, and then a team that's equal footing with you, Georgia Southern. And then you get the inferior teams. Bentley Sanders is all over the field. Oh my goodness. But when you get to a team inferior than you, you play like this. And you get a result like this. Defense played well. Offense played well. And it is going to be a 20-3 victory for the Nevada Wolfpack as Shane Illingworth takes the knee, and that will end the game. Bentley Sanders, the player of the game, of course. 8 tackles, 2 interceptions, 3 deflections. Bentley Sanders was all over the field today. But yes, 20-3 victory here. And Nevada will improve to 2 and 2. But you're probably in a better spot than people expected them to be at this point. And you know what? I'm all for it, because if they're in a better spot than everyone expected, that means this team is improving and doing a lot better under the tutelage of Bryan Leftwich, Nate Burleson, and Aaron Henderson. Aaron Henderson's defense having the best showing of the week, best showing of the year with this 20-3 lead, but they have a tough task next week as they go to a team who does nothing but run the ball, as next week we take on Air Force, who are 4-0. That's going to be a tough ask for the defense that Aaron Henderson, if they are leaky run defense like we've seen before. Hopefully things don't go as they normally do when we see that defense on the field. Expecting good things next week, and hopefully this team can get in the plus column. Next week, Air Force. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully it's another victory like today, and maybe it'll be a little shootout